Hey guys, it's Kip from Famous by Friday Pickleball. Got a brand new paddle to review. Very excited about this paddle. The new Pro XR Zane Navratil's signature paddle, the Carbon 14. Kind of reviewed a couple of paddles in the past from Pro XR. Their selling point or tech differential from the rest of the market was the angled handle, where it kind of was modeled after baseball bats or hockey sticks. Kind of gave you a little torque at the end of the handle where you could get through the zone a little faster. Zane's new paddle is just a normal handle, although I will say this handle length is quite long at 6 inches, so it gives plenty of room for two-handers and really feels comfortable if you're that style of player, which I kind of am. So I like that a lot. The technology behind this paddle, stop me if you've heard this before. It's a 14 millimeter polypropylene honeycomb core with a T700 carbon face. Now, a little bit of difference on this. They have a shock, they call it a shock foam edge guard. And they say, Pro XR says, that this will dispense vibration and give more consistency for offsetter hits and increase the sweet spot. So, I'm very excited to get out and hit that and see if that's true. Like I said before, Pro XRs have always felt a little small, and they've always felt like the sweet spot's been really small. So that's probably my biggest fear as I head out to the courts right now. Is this paddle going to feel a little small where the sweet spot's going to be a little small? I hope not. I hope this is as good as I believe it might be. The Pro XR website says outstanding power and extreme spin. Once again, stop me if you've heard that before. All the paddle companies seem to come out with that. As far as size-wise, this is 16.5 by 7.5, pretty standard. Once again, the 6-inch handle is what separates it just a little bit from other paddles. It does weigh 8.2 ounces. It just feels really nice right out of the box. Feels really good. So I'm headed out to the courts right now. Hope you are too. Hope you get to hit this a little bit with me. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I will be back. Sometimes it's the paddle's fault. I don't think so, but I don't think that's She got the ball. Way left off, man. She got the ball. So she let it go. Let's go with it, guys. So bad. We're all married. You know what you say. Shot, Jim. Hey guys, back. Just spent the last few weeks with this new Pro XR. It is Zane Navratil's new paddle. Really enjoyed this paddle a lot. Had so much fun. It really does everything well. It checks off every box. It's consistent. It's accurate. It has nice power, not a lot of power. You're not going to get flyers. You're not going to get just unexpected wide shots or long serves, long returns. It's just adequate power, adequate depth. It's a good defensive paddle, although you can see I added some weight to it just to bump it up a little bit so it'd be a little bit stronger, a little bit sturdier for defense. But I still left it pretty low on the paddle so it could be really fast at the net, which it really is, which is kind of a trademark or design characteristic of Pro XR paddles. Like I discussed in the intro, they usually have the knob down on the handle that you can kind of flick through and get some extra torque. This paddle, even without that, is really fast at the net. The feedback, very nice feel. You know exactly where the ball comes off of it. This paddle is a lot of fun to hit. Had a great time. Just really have enjoyed this paddle. The only possible negatives I have come up with are it does have kind of a smallish sweet spot, and I kind of wonder if that's because of the 6-inch handle that makes the surface just a little bit smaller. And that's also a characteristic, and I think I discussed that in the opening of Pro XR paddles, that they kind of feel a little small. This one did too. I mean, the sweet spot does feel a little small. It's adequate, but I think because the surface is a little bit small, it feels a little bit small. But as long as you hit it anywhere in here, it's a nice feel, and the ball goes exactly where you want it to go. Also, another little complaint is the circumference of the handle is a little small. A lot of players out there like larger handles, and so they're gonna notice that right away, that the handle's kind of small. You can always build that up, or if you like a smaller handle, that's perfect. Once again, you almost with a smaller handle feel like you can flick it through the zone a little bit faster. This paddle is very fast, very quick. Zane's done a great job helping design this paddle. It's very cool. I'd really love to hear from anybody that's played with this paddle. If you've tried it, if you're playing with it now, what you think. If you tried Pro XR paddles in the past, what you think of this one. It's a really cool paddle, and so far it is in my bag. Although right now with all the new paddles coming, I'm trying so many different ones, and I'm out there on the court with a lot of different paddles right now. I take this out a lot if it's rec play or it's a good group of players that I really just hop in the bag and grab this paddle. It's very good. It does so many things well. I'm anxious to hear from you guys about this paddle. Pro XR, you've done a great job with this. I would say across the board, this is the best paddle that Pro XR has put out. Very nice. So, all right, guys, as always, hit like, hit subscribe. I'll be back with more content very soon. Thanks. Oh, that's terrible. That's worse. Oh my God.